Alright guys, here we go. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make a towel rack for a bathroom. The design is coming from right here. You know how the head's cut off? That part there? I'm going to make it up as I go. Okay? So what we're going to do, I had a towel bar up there and the one bracket fell off. You know, they got those little teeny screws that go up inside that hold it in because you put those metal plates on and it locks down onto the metal plate and you do the set screws in the bottom. But one of the set screws fell out somewhere. You try finding one of those. You know how Derek on Vice Grip Garage always says, I'll never see that again. Well, yeah, you'll never see that again. I don't care who you are. You run a magnet through that floor and you won't find it again. Because it's probably aluminum. But anyway, that fell out. Towel bar's down. No towel bar in the bathroom. They're selling these things for like 30, 40 bucks. What? I'm thinking, I got stuff here. Why not make one? So, and let's use these existing bars to do it. We'll put these in on an angle. Oh, how do we do that? It's hard to do it backwards. Let's just look at it. We'll put them in on not one over top of the other. Okay? Not like that. But on an angle. You get two towels on, one on the back, one on the front. Or two in the back and two in the front. And we're going to do it out of 2x4s. So, let's do this. Just says it right there, you know, let's do this. So, I just go with what it says. So anyway, I got 2x4s. Scrap lumber. Remember, don't throw away your scraps. I got the scrap lumber here. So you want to get some better, might be too much lighting for that. No, that'll work. I got scrap lumber. I'm going to sand now. That side is rough as can be. I mean, look at that. That's okay. We got that side. That's pretty. So, this is going to be the edge, the outside. Okay. That'll be the inside. We'll still sand that down a bunch. But, that's going to be one side. And this is going to be the other side. That's got a big old nutter in the end there. Big old beautiful branch was sticking out of that tree. This side's prettier. And it's got some knot. Look, good grain. I'm going to sand this down. Now my wife wants it stained. Nothing in the bathroom is stained. It's either white or gray. She wants it stained. I said, okay, you buy the stain. Whatever stain color she wants, I'll stain it when I'm done. But first thing we got to do is measure these down. I measured the wall area, and it's going to be 2 by 2, 2 feet by 2 feet. Okay, and I'm going to make these down to 2 feet. That's well, not exactly 2 feet because these right here, my shelves, they measure 2 feet and 1/8 of an inch. So, what's 1/8 of an inch? Why would I cut them? So I'll cut these down to 2 feet and 1/8, because that way I ain't got to measure, put a mark and then a mark and put a line and then cut them. This way I'll just put the other ones on top of this, put a line and then cut it. So their boat was going to be 2 feet and 1/8 of an inch by 2 feet and 1/8 of an inch. Okay, actually I'm going to have to make it wider if I'm going to get my 2 feet and 1/8 of an inches inside. So the wait, I'm going to have to make that they're 2 and 1/8. And I put those down. I won't need, let me see, it all depends on my towel bars. My towel bars are going to make that decision for me. Because that's what I need at the bottom. I got bigger pieces of 2x4s over there that I can put across the top. Towel bars, 2 feet and 1/8 of an inch. Don't believe me? Exactly the same. What are the chances? Go figure. So, got to do numbers in the head. So these are going to be the shelves, which means I have to cut these down. How far do I have to cut these down? Well,
we will drain the swamp once and for all. And just remember the great silent majority. It's a silent majority, but it's rising like never before. And under our leadership, the forgotten men and women will be forgotten no longer. We will be forgotten no longer. We had it done a long way. There's never been a time we've never been so proud. We've never been a greater democracy. And just 1.5 years now, with your help, your love, and your vote, we will put America first, and we will, I promise you, make America great again. Thank you.
the dogs are having a discussion. Well, the dog's next door right now, so don't mind them. The width of this, because I'm going to cut out a little square for the inside of the bottom for these towel bars to go in, and this is going to be on the inside, and a 2x4 is going to be on the outside of that square, and 4 screws are going to go in, okay, through the 2x4 and into this. And in here, on the square, I'm going to drill a little hole that size. And that'll go in. So we'll put the one square on the one side, put the towel bar in. Okay. The other square will be hanging in the middle here, like this. And then we'll bring it up. It'll already be pre-drilled. I'll pre-drill it. And then we put the 4 screws in from the outside. And then hold the towel bar in. And when you want to pull the towel bar out, take out the 4 screws, and this will drop down and it'll pull out. That's what I'm going to do. So, let me grab a beer. Hope you like that monster truck video I gave you there. Little kickback, little something different. Like I said, it's like a blog channel. Oh, well, I gotta stay like this because my logo's got my head cut off, so I had to just keep my head cut off right there. That'd be good. Oh wait. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? Oh wait. Now what do you think? The match? Okay, good. Actually, it wasn't these sunglasses that this picture was taken with. It was actually these sunglasses. Oh, now I can't even see the screen. Hold on. Get the hood cut off right. Okay. Huh? That just shows you this channel. It's for real. What was I doing? Ah, getting something to drink. Today we're going to have a Coors. Change it up from Buds. What I'm doing though is all the cases of the beer, I'm going to cut the sides out. I'm going to put them along that wall up there. across here. And then I'm gonna get 1x4s, and I'll bracket them across that. And all my beer can collection is gonna go up there. So the OSB is gonna be covered up by the cardboard of the 12 packs of the beers. I'm gonna have to try to do Bud Coors, because they don't sell Bush where I go here, so, and anywhere else I'd go would be way too expensive. So it's hard to get a good beer around here anywhere. They don't even sell Samuel Adams. Are you kidding me? And I'm gonna set this one down here, and not up there, because I'll grab the wrong one. Those are some from my collection right there. There's 2 of each, and that's because one is full and one is empty. So let us get started. Now this one here, how long is this? Because 2 feet makes it as high up as it's got to be so that the towels hang down and don't hit the back of the toilet, because it's going to be above the toilet. As 2 feet takes it up pretty high. I go up any higher, if we want to put anything on top, well, I'm going to need a ladder. Yeah, they got to get cut down. They're like, they're almost 3 feet. So we're going to cut these down to 2 feet. And then what I'm going to do is sand them down. So we're going to have some time lapse in here. Of course, editing the crap out of this, but we're going to have some time lapse. So I got to cut that down to 2 feet. Or, like I said, I can just cut them down to this size, because these 2 pieces of scrap are identical as well. See? So, it'll be a perfect square. The top be a shelf, and then maybe one shelf in the middle, and then the towel bars. So, let's make my line. I got my pencil.
I brought my pencil.
Quicker than measuring it. A lot quicker than measuring it. And now we'll just verify it. Take the other one. The other one's a little twisted. That's why I'm doing this, to make my double line. Make sure. Alright, there we go. So now we got to break out the saw. Stay. My extenuating cord. Power. Okay. Get my dowels. See? My dowels. A little dusty. My wife said, but you got a stain on that shirt. That's a brand new shirt. I said, it's Amateur R-Bar Sue's working shirt. Yes, it's going to get stained. It's going to get dirty. The dirtier it is, the more I know, the more content you got. Yes, sir.
Dinner's done.
Oh, what is it?
It's burritos and enchilada. What's enchilada sauce?
I'll pass.
Alright.
I'll pass. I ain't in the Mexican food mindset right now. Well, that's got a big old nail in it. That's okay, we'll cut that side off. We'll do it this side. That's my up and down. My next up and down. Huh?
Not gonna eat the burritos?
No, I'm not in no mood for no burritos.
Yes.
Where do I keep these? Oh. That's where I keep them. Alright. So these are going to be my up and downs. So, your up and downs, most people would say you're verticals. And you're horizontals. Well, my up and downs and my go back and forthers. Okay? We're amateurs. See? See, you can say it. Says amateur right there. See? Just a little reminder. Alright, so let's sand down our pretty side nice and good first. So let's see. Let's get some sandpaper. Where did I put that sandpaper? Oh, it's underneath all this. That's one advantage of always keeping an empty shelf on your shelves. Okay, don't put anything on it. That way you gotta move 10,000 things off the top of the one thing that you want, you can put it all down the bottom shelf. That's empty. And that way they're having a conversation then. I don't think they're too happy. Okay. Let's find some good grit. Ooh, I got a Ziploc bag full of stuff in here. What grit do I got in here? Ooh, too still now. Piece of cardboard. That's not sandpaper. Ooh. Ooh, I like. That's about the grit I think I need right there. Why would sandpaper stick to sandpaper? I think it's gritty or something. Okay, I'm going to be using some 60 grit to begin with. And the way I'm going to use a little Craftsman sander here. I got the cord like you're going to be plugging it in the USA and sanding in Europe. Jeez. This is the Craftsman, wow, 2.0 amp little sander. Well, it's got this little square on it. And this is pretty big. So how do I make it the right size? Watch. First you fold it perfectly in half, crease it, then use your fingertips to crease it even more. Okay, so you got a good crease in it. Then you fold it back over in half again, crease it, And then you don't want to use your fingernails to crease it this way on this side because then you'll be sanding your fingernails down. And then you go like this. Perfect. Well, that's still not small enough. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. We're going to fold it in half again. Crease it. Crease it again with your fingernails. Flip it back over. Make sure it's creased good. And then, ta-da! And we'll do the same with this one. Now I like to fold it over grit side against grit side first because it gives you a good, you can hear the paper kind of ripping a little bit because the grit gives it that difference of space. Then if you flipped it over on the flat side, you want to get as good of a, you hear that? You hear that grit ripping? That makes it more fragile. And it does it quicker. You can do it the other way, it just takes you longer. Okay. So now, we take this piece, open up our sander, pull out this old piece, but it's got to go in the trash. And now we take our new piece and we put it in. And note, it fits perfectly. Little trick. So now, we'll unplug the saw, plug in our sander, although I could have them both plugged in at the same time in there, but why? And now we just go sanding, so cue the time lapse. They don't make sandpaper like they used to. I might have to see what other kind of sandpaper I've got. Even if it's a finer grit, if it lasts longer, that would be better. I'm seeing pieces of sandpaper flying off. And that's why. All right. smooth enough for this work. This will get stained. I want to leave a little bit of texture on the grain to the feel, is what I like to leave. I don't want perfectly smooth because then it looks fake. If you touch it and feel it, when I look at something like this, if I saw something like this hanging in someone's bathroom, I'd be like, is that fake lamb veneer or something? I'll feel the grain on it and say, oh, no, that's real wood. So, wow, I'm going to have to go through some sandpaper. That's for sure. So, got a little time lapse. I'm going to get the rest of these done, and I'll be back. Before I continue sanding, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out my inserts for the right sizes I need. Now I'm going to go about 4 inches for the insides for the towel rack to go into. Gives me a little distance above and a little distance below. So I'll have about 1.5 inches in between each bar, one up here and one down there. Now what a lot of people would measure 4 inches on the piece and then 8 inches on the piece. I say, How big is your saw blade? Saw blade. Is that what you use to like cut through ice, a saw blade? Anyway, how thick is your saw blade? If you do a line at 4 inches and then you do the line at 8 inches, one's going to be shorter than the other. So I do one at 4 inches. I take that piece and set it up on the end, line it up, and I make another mark, cut it, and make it exactly the same. Now, even though it wouldn't make much of a difference, and I'm not trying to be completely accurate here, as you can tell from some of the work I do, just functional. Well, let me get a good straight edge. Oh, look. A paint stirrer. That's good enough straight edge for me. Because the other one's way down there and I don't want to go get it. We'll use our squint protectors for this one. I'm using that piece. Now, that's what I'm saying. This is going to be my up and down, and I'll have my other up and down. This is going to go on the inside. Okay? I'm going to have screws. I'll probably put the screws going in here. Alright? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to have a hole cut in here. I'm going to have a hole cut. Let's see, depending on if this is going against the wall, one hole could be cut up here, and the other hole be cut down here. For the insertion of the towel bar. One will be here, and the other will be here. So they'll be offset. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. So what we're going to do next is get a drink of the beer, which I hadn't taken any of in a while. Which is getting warm already. Oh, look at all that sawdust in there. I think it's pine. Gotta be pine. A lot of it in there. Kind of makes crunchy. By the way, have you guys ever had these Zots? I got a whole box of these things. I got grape, orange, and blueberry. Those things are great. I order them off the net. Used to have them all the time when I was a kid. They're really good flavor, and then they start fizzing and stuff. When you get down to the center, it's like a don't bite into them because you get the whole blast of everything, and your whole mouth's like full of fizz and all kinds of stuff. They're really good. So, I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do this. I think what I want to do, put a piece of scrap down. That's as good a piece of scrap as any. Little piece of OSB. It's all ripping apart up in here too, so I'll put this scrap down. Set that down there. Now I gotta find my hole saw cutter. I'll tell you, when you move, you don't know what you forgot to move. And then when you go to look for your stuff, it's like, oh, where is it? It used to be up in here. Wait a second. I remember. I did see it. And I decided to pull it out of there and put it. No, I didn't. Oh, that was the tap and die I put up there. That was the tap and die. Did I put it in the top of the box? Ah! What a stupid place for it to be in this in the door with the drills. Duh. What a stupid place for it. Alright. Pull this bit out. Put the bit away. I'll leave that bit in because it's one of the most common ones I use. And now, this is Drill Master, 13-piece saw kit. I got this at Horrible Freight. Oh, I'd say about 8 years ago. Probably used it about 4 times. Nice little kit. Okay, so all I got to do. Simple. Set it up by eyeball. Okay, that's what I need. That should do the job. I could make it a little bit bigger for some spin, but the next bigger one up is going to be too big. That's too much spin. So I'll try with the small one first, and if the smaller one works, we're going with it. I can always hone it out. Let's see if I remember how to work this thing. I don't think I did that. Oh, okay, that's it. It's got a nut on here. See, the nut turns. And it's got a drill bit. You take the nut off, and you take your hole saw. See the blades on it? Slide it over top. Hold on. Oh, I think I need that other one. I need the smaller one. Okay, that one's too big. Same thing. I don't got a drill bit. I don't have a pilot bit in it. I don't like that. Small one does not have a pilot bit. That being your pilot bit. It starts drilling a hole first. So, what we're going to do, first put that one back together, put it back. We're going to drill a hole first, about where I want it. So, let's see. I don't need the same 2x4, I just need a 2x4. So I'm going to want one right about there. And we're going to want one right about there. Okay. And then I got to get that bit out again. Well, no I don't. That's not going to make a difference. So we're just going to do this. We're going to give her a shot. See how much she bounces around on me. Oh, there she goes. That's going to be next to impossible. Yeah, without a pilot hole. We'll just go a bigger, fatter bit and hone it out. Because this is going to go right inside. See? So if I use this bit and then hone it, I'll make a good size. See if I can start with the big one. A freaking tree growing out of my finger there. I know it's not big enough yet, but just a little bit more. I know it's not big enough because I drilled it, made the circle, remember, with the other piece I set on there and drilled the circle around. But the circle is going to be too big. Still not going to be big enough. Getting there. Only had a round file. Or a bigger bit. Do I have a bigger bit? break out my Quack and Deckers here. That's right about the same size. Still have to go more. Kind of go like this on the inside. I wonder. Huh? That's the trick. Tap it in. Still want to hone it out more. I want a little bit of slack in there. Works. Now I guess gotta do this 3 more times. We'll be back. Well, that's it, guys. That's it for part 1 of making a towel rack from scrap. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some ideas. I hope you laughed at me. I hope you said, why is he doing that? Was he that stupid? Alright, I hope you really enjoyed it though. But anyway, it's for entertainment purposes. We are amateurs, obviously. It says it right on my shirt, amateur hour. And I am Zeus. But hopefully you had some fun watching it. It was going a little too long, so I gotta cut it up into, I gotta go to a part 2. Okay, so we're gonna go to a part 2 here. If you want to see the part 2, you want to see how it comes out, you want to see if it comes out, you want to see what happens, you want to see me get hurt, you want to see what I do wrong. If you're curious, okay, hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit that little bell thing. It says bell for notifications, and hit the little thing that pops up after that. It says all. Okay, go ahead and hit that stuff, and then you'll get the notification when part 2 comes out. Alright, so until the next video, y'all, take care, have fun, be safe, God bless.